Sit back. We back like cook crack. It's the LJ show. Get up. It's the LJ show. It's yo. We gonna be moving, vibing, sliding. Gonna be hating, debating. Ain't no faking. This is late night greatness. We gonna be moving, vibing, sliding. Gonna be hating, debating. Ain't no faking. This is late night greatness.
What it do, y'all? We back. You already know what's going on, son. What's happening, gang? Oh, man. What's up with the iniquitous activity, man? How y'all doing? What's up? Come on, man. Talk to me in the chat. What's going on? My bad. I'm 8 minutes late. Most of the time, I'll be right on time. But you know what I mean? Sometimes. You feel me? I was moving, grooving, vibing, sliding. I was doing the hiking shit. You feel me? As margin for error, you guys did death shitting me. First time making it to a live. What's good, man? Peace, family. Max Gabriel, what's going on? Diamond Eyes, what's happening? What up? All you haters, keep it happening. Hold on. I seen one of them. Lisa with the early super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be moving, grooving, vibing, sliding today, man. What's up? Talk to me in the chat. How was y'all day? How's the week been? What's good? I've been grinding, people. You know me, posting mad videos. But, you know, I was like, okay, let me see what's going on, what's happening in the world before I hop back on the stream. Big Smoke, North Carolina in the building. What's going on? Shitting me, man. You know, it's good to be back, people. It is good to be motherfucking back. Love from Connecticut. Big ups from the 242. Hopped off the flight, sped home. Come on, man. I appreciate that. Imagine. DJ Gameboy, what's good? Why Uganda back in Israel? Cause coons. 50 slashes to anybody from Uganda that's backing that bullshit. But you know, they occupied too. Some people, the government, man, some shit, money just sound good. You feel me? Jersey here. What's going on? Live from Connecticut. Respect from Portland. What's up? Lynn, what's going on? I see all my Haiti University people in the building. Amanda in this joint. Zachary in this bitch. Imagine Ace, Lynn, because why not? What's up, man? What's up, Amanda? Who else in it? Donald in this joint. What's good? Columbus, Ohio. Love from the Bronx. St. Louis. What's good, man? St. Louis. I just like saying St. Louis. Shout out Nelly. Big ups from North Dakota. What's good, man? Notorious J. Shout out Osco, Super Chat. Appreciate that, my boy. Man, first time catch you live. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Live from Los Angeles. What's going on, man? It's another night of fucking greatness, but also ridiculousness. Let's start off with just a little bit of humor of the week. That. You know, because for the first time in my life, I think Trump may know what paused me, son. I was so surprised. Tampa, Florida. Love from VA, Kansas City, Chicago. Hey, man, we country ride right now. San Antonio, Texas. Dre Green in this joint, another Haiti University member. What's going on? B. Moore, what's good? Trenton, what's happening? Now, P. Haysev was saying some egregious shit last night. What up from the Chi-Town? Kokomo? Indiana? What's good, gangster? Canada, another country in this bitch. Newport News, Pacific Northwest. Long Island, let's go, man. Come on, gang. Now, he was talking crazy, son. Now listen, this OD pause. Pittsburgh, what's up? Look at this shit.
The president has made it clear that you will not have a nuclear weapon. The War Department agrees. Our job is to ensure that. And so we're keeping our hand on that throttle as long as hard as is necessary to ensure the interest of the United States of
America. Hey, yo, whoa. Pause, son. He said, what? Excuse me? Run that back, please.
The president has made it clear that you will not have a nuclear weapon. The War Department agrees. Our job is to ensure that. And so we're keeping our hand on that throttle as long as hard as is necessary to ensure the interest of the United States of America are achieved on that battlefield.
Hey, yo, son. Whoa. Wildin', boy. What's going on, Pete? You know, Henny Hagstaff, man, they get a little bit too hyped when he get around people, man. So, Oh, God. What's we got in there? Fort Myers in this joint. Florida, Springfield, New Zealand. What's up, man? New Zealand, what's happening? What time is it over there, bro? I know that shit got to be egregious. I appreciate you tuning in. Been rocking tough since 3-minute news segment. Hey, man, Devontae, you ain't new to this. You true to this, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Man, what? Trump was confused, boy. He was like, whoa. Oh, damn. All right. Well, all right. If that's what we talking about. Now, see, something very interesting is happening right now. So, there's really no reason for us to be at war. Nobody has any idea what the fuck they are doing, right? So, currently, we're just over there trying to kind of figure it out day by day. We don't know if it's a regime change. We don't know if it's, all right, man, fuck these guys. We need to get rid of their nuclear weapons because supposedly all that shit is destroyed. And so now the newest thing is we need to reopen the Strait of Hormuz because oil's getting bodied. I don't know if you looked at your gas prices. They probably higher. And it's crazy just because, nigga, hello, that bitch was already motherfucking open. So, where's the confusion? It should have never been closed to begin with if we just kept and minded our motherfucking business. But here's Marco Rubio complaining about that shit. Love from South Africa. Come on, man. What's up? What up, gangster?
Can the strait be reopened without the use of troops on the ground, boots on the ground by part of the
That's
U.S.?
a tactical military question. I'm not going to, speculate on what it would take. It can be open tomorrow if Iran stops threatening global shipping, which is an outrage and a violation of international law for all the...
Now this motherfucker want to talk about violations of international law. We blew up a school of 175 fucking children. And you worried about the strait because they're threatening people. Yeah, they're threatening because we decided to move, groove, vibe, slide over there with no fucking plan. What is niggas talking about? And you guys still won't call this a war. This is an operation, an excursion. Oh, well, if Iran just stopped shooting. Bitch, why don't we just leave? Fuck is niggas talking about? Fluffy head, what's going on, man? It's all good. I was late too. Started this joint about 4 or 5 minutes ago, for real. I ain't even telling nobody on Instagram. I was like, man, shit. If they know, they know. Fuck it. You know? Nah, they be talking crazy, bro. Shit don't make no sense. Listen to this. How does this make sense?
Can the strait be reopened without the use of troops on the ground, boots on the ground by part of the U.S.?
That's a tactical military question. I'm not going to, speculate on what it would take. It can be open tomorrow if Iran stops threatening global shipping, which is an outrage and a violation of international law for all these countries that care about international law. They should be doing something about it.
Niggas is begging for help. Begging for help now. That's the point we at. We're like, man, before we didn't need nobody from the UN, but now all of a sudden we're like, we need these niggas. What's going on? Oh, God, we need help. What the fuck is happening? The Post had that article that he gets his briefs in 2-minute video clips. Not for real. I definitely deadass think that's how that shit goes down. 100%. You just got back from Bahrain? Cooking with Luke and friends, man. And you in the military? Talk to us, man. Give us some comments. What's going on? Hey, Devon, I appreciate that, man. Or Devin, I don't know how you say it, but regardless, I appreciate that, bro. So now, all of a sudden, you know how Trump kept on threatening these nuclear power strikes or the power energy strikes. Now he just be lying to the people and is saying, "Hey, man, don't worry, bro. Everything's gonna be open. I'm gonna give y'all another 10 days, aka we trying to figure some shit out, and most likely all hell is going to break loose." Once the stock market closes on Friday and then we hit the weekend, then niggas is going to start.
Importantly, they said to me, very nicely, through my people, could we have more time? Because we're talking about tomorrow night, which is pretty quick. And if they don't do what they have to do, I will knock out their power plants. So he said, does that include nuclear? Because they have nuclear, plenty of money. They have a lot of money, and they built nuclear and they built regular power plants, but they're massive and very expensive, billions of dollars. And so I gave them a 10-day period. They asked for 7. You're going to say, oh, Trump's a terrible negotiator. They asked for 7, and I said, I'm going to give you 10 because they gave me ships. We talked about the 8 ships. The president that I talked about the other day, but they asked for 7, and I gave them 10. You got 10 days, and they were very thankful about that. Now, they may say, oh, we're not speaking. I don't like that because that wasn't true the last time, as you found out. But we are speaking, and it's going fairly well, and so I gave them 10 days.
He just loves to act like he's in control, even though this nigga's not in control whatsoever. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Is BB dead? I still think BB the Bomber is 100% dead, because if he wasn't, this nigga would be on TV all the time, on camera all the time. Everything is very specific. Everything is super drawn out, and he's just been almost always in hiding. And it's like, nah, man, fuck that. I'm not buying that shit, bro. I think that nigga dead, and they figuring out the clone / let's get a nice realistic mask that we can put on this dickhead's face.
You just put out on Truth.
Now, let's take a look here. See, these are our military assets that are currently all over there in the Middle East. Now, does this look like a war that is won to you? Do you think we would need all these motherfuckers over there if we had one? I don't. That makes no fucking sense to me. Now, this Strait of Hormuz right here, this is what we need open. Kharg Island is up here. Now, supposedly, we have troops that are very close / about to step foot on this bitch. It will get spooky because niggas is basically hanging them out to dry. And I would hate for that to actually happen to somebody.
Social that you will be pausing energy plant destruction by 10 days.
Close that down to about 9%. We knocked out their missile launchers, which is a big deal, because without the missile launchers, the missiles don't do very well.
That's just cap. Like, that's a lie. You did not knock out every single missile launcher these motherfuckers have in Iran. They've been waiting for this shit for 20 fucking years. So I'm so confused what niggas is talking about. Oh yeah, we're ready. No, the fuck we not. Like, niggas is tripping. Bleep Block, I appreciate the super chat. I told her more like, I told you. Nah, for real, shit is insane. Appreciate the super chat, my boy.
You can't go to your window and say, let's throw a missile out of the air. And we knocked out all of their communications, their telecommunications, and very importantly,
again, how does that make sense if we keep on seeing these niggas make statements and then drop mad fucking AI videos? AI heat, if we're being honest with ourselves here.
We knocked out their anti-aircraft apparatus, which was very good, but it didn't last long because we hit it the second night. And we're just free-flying right over the middle of Tehran, do whatever we want. And one other thing we knocked out was their leaders. So we knocked out the supreme leader, as they called him, Khomeini. We then knocked out, they then named another one. We knocked them out, and we knocked out part of the third group. And we're just holding for the rest. We know where they all are. And it's one country that does not want to be, you have very few people want to be the leader. You know, everyone wants to be president of the United States. Everyone wants to be president or whatever, prime minister of a certain country. There are not a lot of takers to be the head of Iran right now. I will tell you, they're all fighting not to.
So in his mind, somehow he's told himself that nobody wants to be the leader of Iran and that there's been a regime change that he has orchestrated. Where it's like, nigga, supposedly his son is the fucking leader right now. Now, we have not seen him, but that does not sound like much of a regime change to me. That's the same bloodline. That's that nigga's literal seed. And you're gonna tell me there's a regime change? Motherfucker, how? In what world? Osco, appreciate the super chat. The AI Lego video is crazy, but we about to get into some Iran's. We're gonna take a trip down Iran AI lane right now. Hold on. I know it's in here somewhere. Give me a second. Nope. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So, I don't know what AI. Much love from Jacksonville. Come on, man. What's going on? I don't know what AI they're using over there. But first off, they also understand that Israel is fighting a religious war. And they understand they're trying to build this temple of bullshit, which is basically the fucking Antichrist and devil. And for whatever reason, the Americans or our news and society is just not caught up to it, or just like doesn't want to believe it. I'm not too sure. But listen to the one they just made.
We sacrificed 168 beautiful, innocent school kids. The best kids. Tremendous sacrifice. Nobody does sacrifice like we do. We did it for you, sir. Believe me, Val, it's huge.
More. I want more!
So fight against Satan's forces. Indeed, Satan's schemes are ever weak. Like, this shit is fucking insane, son.
We sacrificed.
Up next, we have AI video number 2. Like, these niggas is fucking snapping, son. And the wrongdoers will soon know what fate awaits them. Like, got that talking cash shit.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في
وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل.
Like, they Lego AI bombing our shit, son. And they keep on saying that the death toll is way higher than whatever the fuck we leading on. But like, the fuck? Like, like, who is doing this shit? What AI are they even using? It is wilding. Cause why not hate to the fullest? Nah, for real. Jordan, you ain't missed nothing, man. Welcome back. Hater University member. Come on, man.
فجعلهم كعصف مأكول.
Then their latest heat. This shit right here. This shit damn near broke the motherfucking internet. And it's just like, who the fuck is making these? Hold on. Man, New York City don't want no smoke, so Iran, I promise you God. nobody in New York want to smoke. Like, we want y'all to take Israel out. But I understand the sentiment where it's like, you got the ball and it's boom right there as a Statue of Liberty. I get this is just an AI video, but goddamn. And this is very understandable because they basically just walking us through all the terror that we have caused in this world throughout history. And it's very fucking valid. Like, if you look back, we stemmed through a lot of this shit, and it's like, damn, fuck that, yeah, that's on us. That's definitely on us. Shit is not a good look, man, at all. Yo, how about France, though? I gotta get hip on France. What happened with France? I ain't even talking about how they just said they not fucking with us in Israel whatsoever. Even if you don't act, I got motion for you, brother. What you talking about? I didn't even see it. Must have got lost in the messages. But let me know. What's going on, Base Elite? What's happening? The symbolism is powerful. Shit, mad powerful. Shit is crazy. If we not
Hello,
done yet,
Iran.
these niggas really they've really been cooking the fuck up. The raid, oh my god, man. That damn trailer, the Furious joint. Pfft. Jesus. What's the word, broski? How you living, man?
This is President Trump. Ooh, hello, Mr. Trump. Let's make peace, make peace. No, 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 no way. If you don't accept peace, very bad bombing, very bad. Okay, give us 5 days to think. Okay, deal. 5 days.
Like, they really be thinking he's an actual dickhead. What's crazy is that's very accurate. That this nigga just be having conversation with himself. Nobody know what the fuck is going on. They're like, oh yeah, this nigga, yeah, he kind of off his rocker. He definitely do be tweaking. Where it's like, God, how the fuck do we get stuck with this nigga? Like, how did I get stuck in this server and timeline? Thank goodness for y'all. This shit would be bad. It's Von. I appreciate the super chat, man. 124 countries think the ICC corrupted. Man, it don't make no sense how they ain't scooped BB the fucking bomber up yet. Shit don't make no sense, nigga, at all. Like, how they ain't get this nigga? Get this nigga. You know? Get him. They saying Iran could survive through all that bullshit. This shit ain't nothing. We ain't noodles, we truders. We seen and been through bigger shit. Now, this Lego shit was out of fucking pocket. I mean, peep game.
Yeah. You crossed the ocean just to find your credit. Sacrificed your own boys for a lie. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. Make America great again. Yo, Tails, this shit crazy. Yeah, make America great again now. We will see what happens, yeah. Watch this. Sacred defense, we protecting the soil. While you sacrifice soldiers to pay for your spoil. You first who ran the blow, sitting on your throne. Now we turning every base into a bed of stone. It's a slaughterhouse, a trap you couldn't see. Welcome to the graveyard of your vanity. The secrets are leaking. The pressure is rising. We locked on the target. And now you are hiding. LOSC. Yeah, we spelling at your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a fucker while you shaking in your sweet. LOSC. Taste the ash of defeat. LOSC. Yeah, we spelling at your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a fucker while you shaking in your sweet. LOSC. Taste the ash of defeat. Swag's fighting in your suit, hiding Epstein's ghost. You sent your boys to die.
Like, who the fuck cooked up all this shit for them? Who is doing the AI rapping? And they got bars, low-key. Really talking about they sent our boys to die, and that's a fact. They over there for no fucking reason. It's not like they over there for, like, a good reason. I'd be over there mad confused like this. Oh, man, what you over here for? I don't really know. They changing our mission every day. Oh, all right.
On the bloody coast, not a revenge for the leader's blood is purely mine. Every drop of his blood is a missile on the line. You thought you took him out, thought the fire was dead, but another Khamenei is standing ahead. Yeah, you strike one down, we just shatter your brain. We put another in the leg. Khamenei again. The secrets are leaking. The pressure is rising. We locked on the target, and now you are high.
It's crazy because they talk more about the Epstein files than damn near America is talking about the Epstein files. Where it's like, God damn, like, nigga, we need to lock in. What the fuck?
Yeah, we spelling out your name. Sell them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a puppet while you shaking in your suite.
Even they know, bleeding for a puppet while you shaking in your suite. We sending niggas dying and they dying in the streets. Now, that's not what they said, but shit, I got bars too. Niggas is tweaking, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
L-O-S-C-R. Taste the ash. L-O-S-C-R. Yeah, we spelling out your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a puppet while you shaking in your suite. L-O-S-C-R. Taste the ash to defeat. Take sacred defense of the homeland.
This shit is not good, son. This is not good vibes. Not good vibes currently. And they keep dropping shit. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Every day they got some new shit. Cody, what's going on? Actually, Coldly casting. Coldly casting. Oh, wait. Codly casting? Codly casting. Regardless, my fault, gang. But welcome to Haiti University. Graduate too? Nigga, what? It's right by. Move, groove, vibe, slide by freshman. I'm right here in sophomore, senior year, nigga. Fuck are they talking about? This is an ad trying to get you guys to like AI? No, hell no. This is them niggas. IRGC been posting this shit. They've been literally playing. If you go to the Fars news agency, that's what Iran's news agency is. They've been playing this shit too.
Donald Trump wouldn't even know what a Shia is or what a 12er is. He doesn't know who Hussein is. He doesn't know who Ali is. He has no clue what the Battle of Karbala is, because you can't kill people who are ready to die for their cause.
That is a fact, though. Osco, welcome to Haiti University, man. Freshman year, what's going on? Remember, negativity, lead to positivity. Ain't no this, we true to this. And that is very true when it comes to Iran, though, is they are very willing to die for their land / where they are. This is their cause that they're being called to, and they're going to stand on fucking business because they have no other choice. Where else do they go? And so they see us as intruders, and when you're going against people that are willing to die, that shit is a lot more scary and a lot more dangerous because they really is about that, and they standing there about that. And then over here in the cut like Neosporin on the other side of the world, you know, just for vibes, Red Bull nowhere in sight. Why strictly for vibes for the show? Bro got gifted an AK-47. Bro got his face like crafted on a vase and a sword. Like, these are good gifts. Kim may get a lot of hate, son, but you know, I wouldn't mind visiting, son. I would pull up on bro, 100%.
Ракушка из 30 разнообразных моллюсок из этого сделаны.
Спасибо.
Классно. 자, 이거 쌈.
У нас положено за оружие деньги платить.
그러니까 우리는 전통적으로 무기를 받았으면 돈을 내야 하게 되어 있습니다. Это из золота в честь визита, ваша визита.
Спасибо.
고맙습니다.
Не воевали сейчас наши люди, Но стрелковое оружие всегда нужно будет для солдат.
He just really cool with the Russians. Like, what the fuck they got going on over there, son?
이런 적용이 있습니다.
Вот мы начали производить стрелковое оружие.
Son got an AK, boy. Rock and roll this motherfucker, man.
Все правильно.
Оружием
владеет Ким Чен Ын.
Nigga Kim, man. What is going on with bro? I got to know. Now, see, Yemen has basically gotten pissed and was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? We fighting on the side of Iran because we already know what Israel's about to be doing because they moving, grooving, vibing, sliding on Lebanon. If they doing it on Lebanon, we know that we going to be next. And so they like, oh, nah, fuck that. You feel me? We beating these niggas to the punch. So what do? In turn, these niggas basically join the side of Iran with the Houthis. So now we're officially versing Lebanon, Yemen, and Iran. And then we don't know, I mean, low-key Russia too, because they keep on giving them all these different types of intelligence, right? And so then Iran basically hears and knows now that we have troops that are on the way. And so in turn, they basically released this video and telling us, nigga, pull up, come closer. Well, I'm about that action. 100%, I mean, just watch. Like, I promise to God, I'm immediately talking to niggas like, yo, this shit not that serious for real. Who we fighting for? They drop a highlight tape saying they've been waiting for us for 20 years, son. I'm new to this. I'm not true to this. March for Air, you guessed it. Death. And these niggas look like they really moving, grooving, vibing, sliding on some different type of iniquitous timing that I do not want to be involved in. Take me home. Put the IDF on the ground. These niggas, I'm supposed to go to Kharg Island? Are you fucking insane? Yeah, nigga, no. No, fuck. No thanks. And then, buddy, he hop on, talking cash shit, as always. I mean, just, hold on. Let me fix this so y'all can see, you know, his, little subtitles.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. در گوش خود فرو کنید. به همان میزان که از طولانی شدن جنگ فراری هستید، مقاومت ملت ما و قدرت نیروهای مسلح ما لحظه به لحظه که می‌گذرد بیشتر می‌شود. خودتان با خودتان به نتیجه جنگ می‌رسید و خودتان با خودتان به مذاکره تن می‌دهید. گویا در سطح سیاستمدارانتان هم دچار ضربه مغزی خفیف شده اید. خوب بنگرید. در قلب ملت ما که در میدان حضور دارند جز امید و جز اصرار بر نبرد هیچ نیست. آتش زیر قیمت نفت مدتی است شعله‌ور شده. میزان شعله دست ماست و البته این فقط یکی از متغیرهای معادله چند مجهولی است که در این نبرد برای شما تدارک دیدیم. نه تنها شیشه ویترین ها و ساختارهای تسلیحاتی شما در منطقه شکسته، بلکه شیشه عمرتان هم در دست ماست. ایران خود طراح ساختارهاست، چرا که خود دارای تاریخ و جغرافیا و البته دست نیافتنی است. در گوش خود فرو کنید. ایران ایران است و ایران خواهد ماند. وضع تنگه به قبل باز نمی گردد. اتفاقی می افتد که ما اراده کنیم. با توکل بر خدا راه بر ظالمان و همپیمانانشان بسته است. بازنویسی قوانین تردد را استوار و محکم انجام داده ایم. قانون معلوم است، شفاف و روشن. شما و هر آن کس که به شما مربوط باشد حق عبور ندارد. تشخیص صدور مجوز تردد با ماست.
That nigga said, bro, I don't know, all that bullshit I was talking about before, nah, we control the strait, pussies. What? Yeah. And we gonna start tariffing our own shit. They talking about 2 million of shit, my nigga. Like, what? Kyle, you said that's a scary upgrade from AKs and sandals? Hell motherfucking yeah. These niggas have missiles now. This shit done got serious. Got you, Motivation Marv, you already know. Nah, Franklin, dead ass. Cash shit for real, Jack. I'm telling you, Sir Smokes a lot. This nigga does not play around.
قانون تردد به طور شفاف مشخص است. زمینگیر شده اید و هر روز نشانه هایش آشکارتر می شود. آنچه از بین رفته پایگاه هایتان نیست، نظم خود ساخته تان است. سبز، سفید و سرخ سه رنگ پرچمی است که با توکل بر الله نقش بسته بر آن بر شما فائق آمده ایم. البته توقعی نیست که درک کنید، چون سرگذشت تاریخی کوتاه مدت توامان با جنگ و خونریزی شما غیر قابل قیاس با ایران است. درست مثل موجهای تهاجمی ما که از تعداد سالهای غصب فلسطین توسط صهیونیست‌های کودککش تروریست بالاتر رفته.
Now, of course, like, technically, he could be lying, right? Like, he could be capping, but so far, it seems like we have been capping a lot more than they've been capping. And it seems to me also that, like, when they talking about, oh, we bombing this, we doing this, it be facts once we start to look into it. And it's like, oh, shit, like, okay, hold on. What the fuck? King Entertainment, a top member here at Haiti University. Yeah, he talking cash money, big time, fuck you mean? Not for real. Dead ass. Nurse Life, another Haiti University member. Glad you caught another lie. I'm glad you caught one too. I appreciate you pulling up. You know, it's another day. Chani, what's going on, my brother? Chani Missile. What up, big dog? Now, they definitely have been training for this for a long fucking time.
When I say options.
Now, listen to this bullshit that JD Vance is trying to sell you on when it comes... Like, you just watched that military video, right? And now, this is what he wants you to believe and be scared of when it comes to Iran. You're dead ass, though.
When I say options, I think it's important the American people know options for what? And it's options to ensure that Iran never has a nuclear weapon. You talk about people who walk into a crowded supermarket and have a vest on, and they blow up the vest and a couple of people get killed, and that's a terrible tragedy. What happens when what's on the vest is not something that can kill a couple of people, but can kill many, many tens of thousands of people? That is the most important American national security objective that exists for any administration at any time, is you don't want the worst people in the world to have a nuclear weapon. That's why the president is doing this. That's why the president cares so much about this particular issue.
Cuckboy Vance, at it again. Dickhead, bro, shut the fuck up. You understand how insane that sounds, broski? A suicide vest that can blow up tens of thousands. A nigga is strapping a nuke to his chest. That's what you telling me? Pause, but at the same time, like, nigga, what? You want me to believe that? Like, come on, son. At some point in time, you gotta chill with this whole Middle Eastern. You gotta be scared stuff because shut the fuck up. Now, this dude, he gets on TV and he said that in reality, there's 600 to 800 people killed, not 8 like we've been reporting. No, a lot more than that. I don't know if this one has subtitles though.
بیش از 100 آمبولانس و آمبولانس هوایی و زمینی در طی یک شبانه روز فقط تردد داشتن برای حمل کشته و مجروح.
Definitely does not have subtitles, so there's no need for me to try to even guess exactly what he's saying. But I also did run it through a thing and ask Claude what he was saying in the video, and that is what he said is, hey, at least 5,000 injured, 600 to 800 killed. And do you understand how insane that sounds? And then last night Trump was talking about, oh, I got a gift, and people were like, man, nigga, what? A gift from who and for what? Like, what are you talking about, gang? And now he's trying to say that Iran sent him 8 big boats of oil, when in reality, I'm guessing that there was like ships that made it through the strait that was questionable if they're going to make it or not, and now it's either been pitched or has been told that that's what's going on. Because I mean, this is, I mean, it makes no sense. Like, have you just heard all the Iranian leaders? It seems like they are talking very violent to us. So it's interesting that they would randomly be like, "Hey, Trump, we have a present for you, bro. Here you go."
We'll see. Look, we have very substantial talks going on with respect to Iran, with the right people. You know, I told you about a present, right? Steve, can I reveal the present?
You can do anything you want.
Thank you. They said to show you the fact that we're real and solid and we're there. We're going to let you have 8 boats of oil. 8 boats. 8 big boats of oil. This was 2 days ago.
Literally admitting right now that they are not in complete control whatsoever, and that Iran was like, yeah, we'll let you have a couple boats of oil. We understand you freaking the fuck out. Nurse Life, I appreciate the super chat. Staying on business. Hey, University Senior here. Ain't new to this, you true this. Come on. Release them files and not the alien files. I pay to see Gladiator Fridays. No cap. Nurse Life 888, you speaking nothing but motherfucking facts. I'm telling you, if I ever, once I get old enough to get into politics, and I'm able to get into that little presidential bid, Gladiator Fridays will be part of my campaign. Because that shit is what this world needs. On God.
And they'll sail up tomorrow. That was 3 days ago. And I didn't think much about it. And then I watched the news, and they said, a very good anchor, actually. Happened to be Fox. But I watched it, and he said, something's unusual happening. There are 8 boats that are going right up the middle of the Hormuz Strait. 8 big tankers are going loaded up with oil right through. And I said, well, I guess they were right, and they were real. And I think they were Pakistani flagged. Yes. And I said, well, I guess we're dealing with the right people. And actually, they then apologized for something they said, and they said, we're going to send 2 more boats.
And see, that's when you just know he's just talking bullshit. But basically, that's what you just revealed to me is that it wasn't our boats that went through, it was Pakistani boats, and that you're gonna buy the oil from Pakistan, which is cool, I guess. But it'd be nice if the strait was just open how it's always been, and then we didn't have to pay the price for these insane fucking gas prices for no fucking reason. You understand? No, I've never watched Dead Man Wonderland. Put me on. Let me know. I mean, shit. I'm always down. I appreciate that, Osco. Because why not? Hey, man, President Wonder, I gotta do a couple comedy tours first. But then after that, hell yeah. Shit. Let's run it. You crazy? No, I'm with the shits. This also was hilarious. Where it's like, I know he doesn't fuck with Henry Hegseth. He definitely doesn't.
It's Pete Hegseth, who was born for this role. I mean, he's doing a great job. They gave him a hard time. And now people, I'll tell you, somebody came up to me yesterday, gave you a very hard time, said, you know, I made a mistake. Pete Hegseth is doing a good job. Thank you, sir. So when I tell you who, you're not even going to believe it. He said Hegseth. He gave you such a nasty hard time. But you're doing great.
Henry Hegseth is going to dream about that pat on the arm for the next who knows how fucking long. Nigga is sick, boy. That man, real fucking dick eater. That's that guy. 100% fucking %. This is also a weird thing to admit. Because, you know, he always says they have no air defense. They have no this. They have no that. But listen to when he's talking about one of our ships that's literally just in the ocean in the cut like Neosporin. And what the fuck they going through?
Their Navy, we knocked out everything. It's amazing. We have the greatest military. We make the greatest military equipment. And now, if you notice, I said you got to make it faster, got to make more of it because we need it. All made in America, but we make the greatest. You know, we had an attack. 100 missiles were shot by Iran at a very important thing that we had. I won't tell you what it was for certain reasons. 100 missiles going 2,000 miles an hour were coming at this element of importance, tremendous power and importance. And of the 100 missiles coming at us, 100 missiles were immediately shot down, shot out of the air, fall into the sea. Think of it. Not one missile got through.
So you telling me we got shot at 100 motherfucking times? That does not make me feel like everything is copacetic over there. That sounds like shit is over there hitting the motherfucking fan, nigga. Like what? Is Buddy talking about? Now this is the new thing where they're talking about there's this 15-point peace plan. But why do you think these people are gonna want peace right now when in their eyes they fucking winning and beating the shit out y'all? Cat, I appreciate that. Keep spreading the hate. Come on now, you know we ain't knew this, we chose this. What? Come on now. I appreciate you pulling up.
The remaining elements of the Iranian regime have another opportunity to cooperate with President Trump, permanently abandon their nuclear ambitions, and cease actively threatening America and our allies. But the president's preference is always peace. There does not need to be any more death and destruction. But if Iran fails to accept the reality of the current moment, if they fail to understand that they have been defeated militarily and will continue to be, President Trump will ensure they are hit harder than they have ever been hit before. President Trump does not bluff, and he is prepared to unleash hell. Iran should not miscalculate again. Their last miscalculation cost them their senior leadership, their Navy, their Air Force, and their air defense system.
Last miscalculation. You understand how insane that sounds when they were at the negotiating table trying to figure this shit out and then you backdoored them and just bombed the fuck out of them? That wasn't the only miscalculation was trusting y'all niggas. So I guess if that's a miscalculation, but other people would say that you guys just backstabbed them and aren't actually politically correct and kind of standing on business for no fucking actual real reason. In actuality, we're kind of just fucking murderers. Hey man, that Drewski shit was hilarious. We gonna watch that shit later, but that shit was funny as fuck. And he's let enough time pass. How you gonna be mad about? Man, that's how she act. She has the sparklers going up everywhere she go. Nothing was cat, and them eyes was doing them eyes that they fucking do. You don't fuck about no Kirk.
میخوام عرض بکنم که این جنگ تحمیلی، این جنگ رمضان که حالا فراتر از رمضان هم داره ادامه پیدا میکنه، تا همین جاش که تقریبا 26 روز گذشته به یک نقطه طلایی و افتخارآمیز در تاریخ چند هزار ساله ایران تبدیل شد. شاید اینطور هیچگاه سابقه نداشته. من فکر نمی‌کنم در تاریخ هیچ ملتی که نزدیک به یک ماه در مقابل بزرگترین قدرت ظاهری دنیا، بزرگترین ارتش ظاهری دنیا و کسی که ادعای بزرگترین قدرت یا ارتش ظاهری منطقه رو داره، هر دو مسلح به سلاح‌های هسته‌ای، هر دو مسلح به آخرین تکنولوژی‌های نظامی روس، در مقابل اینها بایسته، مقاومت بکنه و اونها رو در رسیدن به همه اهدافشون ناکام بگذاره. این واقعا یک نقطه افتخار به نظرم برای کل بشریت هست.
Bro said, man, and you okay? So for like reference, right? By this day back in Iraq, Saddam Hussein was taken out. We was basically already like flankered down and buckled down in Iraq, in Baghdad, and had taken that shit over. And I was like by the 23rd day. Here, we don't know what the fuck is going on. We've taken nothing over. We have not even tried to put boots on the ground because we know that's a sitting duck waiting to fucking get bombed. And we have no mission in sight. Yes, we did kill the supreme leader, but it was supposed to be a regime change, but then the same exact regime took over. So right now, nigga, none of this shit make no fucking sense. That's basically simply because there's no mission in sight.
اینکه چگونه ایران و ایرانیان
Okay, and I'm going to be making a video about this a little bit later because, okay, this has nothing to do with politics, but they out here dropping assistant commercials. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, hey man, we know you depressed. Let's help you out, and we just gonna kind of nudge you off the edge, my nigga. We'll do it a little peaceful. Hey, try this out. Like, nigga, what? It's Vaughn. Appreciate the super chat. Love your content, boss. Stay nefarious. I'm gonna run it back when I punch the clock. Hey, come on, man. That's real as fuck. I appreciate you just dropping in right now how you did, gangster. But now, look at this egregious bullshit, y'all. Like, this is real. This is real.
Breaths are sacred. When I imagine my final days, I see bubbles. I see the ocean. I see music. Even now, as I seek help to end my life, there is still so much beauty. You just have to be brave enough to see it.
As I seek help to end my fucking life, you gotta be brave enough to see what? Excuse me? What? I take these niggas' shoelaces, man. What's going on, son? Help me kill myself? Like, what? Throw the fucking flag. How is this even a business? They say, you know what? Fuck a little one-on-one psychology. Let's sit down. Let's talk about your problems. What's going on, Jennifer? That's spelled with your name with a Y. Nah, fuck all that. Guess what? Kill yourself. It's easier. I'm just saying. Just do it. Like Nike. We'll help you out. We're going to make it simple. Nice. We got to be brave enough to just pull the plug early. Like, these motherfuckers not even sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with these niggas. But it's just like, you know, nah, son. Fuck it, bro. End it all. End it. Whoa. Excuse me? Nigga, what? A fucking suicide commercial? Come on, son. That's some dystopian ass shit I have never seen before in my life. I had no idea people would even think about some shit like that. Iran got too many mountains. How you gonna beat someone that's at home? Vietnam 2.0? Nah, for real, bro. This shit crazy. And then here is Donald Trump bragging about basically understanding that he is breaking the law when it comes to the war.
But they're doing it for two reasons. No, number one is they want to deflect from all of the tremendous success that we're having in this military operation. I won't use the word war because they say if you use the word war, that's maybe not a good thing to do. They don't like the word war because you're supposed to get approval. So I'll use the word military operation, which is really what it is. It's called a military decimation. But they don't like the good publicity. They don't like to see us succeed. They want to see our country fail.
Literally saying out loud, yeah, I know I'm breaking the law. I'm supposed to, go get approved from Congress. But you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You understand who I am? Like, I do what I want. Who gives a fuck? Who gonna tell me no? And that is the problem. Nobody gonna tell these niggas no. And a lot of people don't understand that there was a time when all this nuclear talk was happening and people were talking about, the Blue Falcon. What's going on, my brother? You ain't that late, man. About an hour. But don't worry about it, gangster. Don't worry about it, gangster. You good. The arrogance is crazy, Sasuke, I'm telling you. Now, when we were testing out the atomic bomb, we had people go and watch and make sure they talked about what they felt and what would happen. Now, this was basically an indirect killing of thousands of American soldiers just to test out weapons on their own people to just see how bad it would be. Now, this is a longer video, but this is one of those that I feel like you have to watch in the whole thing because this shit is fucking crazy. Understand how insane that is for your own government to do some shit like that? Testing atomic bombs on us for 10 years. Oh shit! My boy Cam back like cook crack in the building. I appreciate the super chat, my boy. Yes, still red. Need word. Like it, J2. Man, what's going on? Called the live. We in donation mode. Retired selling my home. Congratulations on the crib, man. Brad getting another house this month. I'm free. Congratulations. Shout out to Cam, man. Dubs in the chat for my boy, man. Congratulations, man. That's big time, bro. You sold the crib. Where you moving to next? Well, you don't gotta tell me the location, but you know, congratulations, man. Right? Cosby, isn't that insane? Like, what's niggas even talking about? Like, we really tested nukes on our own fucking people? How does that make sense to anybody? Then, Israel, now they over here complaining to the world, saying, oh, what's going on? What's happening to us? This just isn't fair. And it's like, nigga, what? Like, what are we talking about?
Madam President, let me share with you the reality we are facing on the ground in Israel today.
You said, volume up? This better? I can turn it up louder if you need me to. Here.
When Hezbollah launches one of their rockets, and it happens almost every day, this is what Israelis hear. When you hear this siren, you have 15 seconds. 15 seconds to seek shelter. Think about that for one moment. 15 seconds. Imagine you are at home. You have 3 children. Which one do you take with you first? Do you go back for the others? Do you carry your elderly parents? What if you are outside now? 15 seconds. That's it.
Well, let me tell you something. Maybe you shouldn't fucking bomb people. And then you wouldn't have to worry about getting into a bunker. Because the thing is, they wasn't bombing you before until, guess what? You bombed them. And then now you have to run into your bunker. I'm sorry if I'm not a little bit sympathetic. Because I don't give a fuck. And Melissa, I'm pinning that for now because hell yeah. That's the best comment I've ever seen. You feel like you watching TV with friends? That's exactly what I want this show to be like. That was what I inspired it to be like. Where I feel like we can interact, we can hang out, and this shit is lit. Because we only just grown. We got motion like the ocean. And over time, this shit just gonna keep on getting bigger. You feel me? Kim, I appreciate the super chat. Do nukes even exist? I've seen scientists, women, uranium, your boy staying in Vegas, I ain't crazy baby mother, you dig, I'm free. Man, this man Cam, you must have had a crazy ex relationship, man. I feel you. Thank goodness for you, though, man. Like I said, Iran has been telling people, please pull up and come closer. And if you haven't seen what this nigga's talking about, this is exactly how Iran has been talking to us lately. Word for word.
I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
Yo. He can say, I hate you, nigga. Let's die. Azaria, the video of the bomb is Revelation 13:13. Which, I mean, that is news to me. I did not know that. Then, bro, he hopped on TV and he was like, oh, yeah, just to let y'all know, everything has been eliminated, by the way, when it comes to y'all American military bases. And we know you guys snuck out and just move, groove, vibe, slide out of there, but we know we bodied that shit. You understand? Yes, laser vision in front of the precinct, nigga. Let's bang out. Fuck you. Let's die. It's like, oh, what? Whoa. Excuse me?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. با توجه به اینکه همه پایگاه‌های آمریکا در منطقه از بین رفته است، فرماندهان و سربازان آمریکا فرار و در مخفیگاه‌های خارج از پایگاه‌ها پناه گرفتند و ما به دنبال آنها می‌گردیم. از مردم کشورهای منطقه می‌خواهیم محل اختفای آنها را گزارش کنند و همزمان برای امنیت خود اخراج آمریکایی‌ها را از منطقه خواستار شوند. و من نصر الا من عند الله العزیز الحکیم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. با توجه به اینکه همه پایگاه‌های آمریکا در منطقه از بین رفته است، فرماندهان و سربازان آمریکا فرار و در مخفیگاه‌های خارج از پایگاه‌ها پناه گرفتند و ما به دنبال آنها می‌گردیم. از مردم کشورهای منطقه می‌خواهیم محل اختفای آنها را گزارش کنند و همزمان برای امنیت خود اخراج آمریکایی‌ها را از منطقه خواستار شوند.
Bro, he be talking cash shit. He's like, nigga, that's, I don't know why y'all niggas is capping. We try to tell y'all shit getting wicked out here. Yeah, y'all can hear me now, right? I was just real quick because I knew I messed up and I had to play that shit back. Dude saved me the tallest 8-year-old breathing. I had no idea that was actually a real thing. Guys, you dead ass? A so-called now remember how we said everything was copacetic and we was flying over Toronto with no problem? Now take a look at this and you tell me if this look like there's no problem with us flying. You know what I'm saying? You let me know. Because to me, that does not look like I'm telling you, son, that does not look like niggas everything is cool. That look like some shit just almost got shot out of the air / did get shot and then they had to move Groove Vibe Slide back down to the crib. That's not good. Cam, I appreciate the super chat. You said they invented a new twist. Ain't Revelations came from 4 books of the Old Testament. 1 book was Daniel. Sorry, homie, I read Hebrew. Hey, I know a little bit about religious books. VR1333, big ass super chat. Hey man, salute to you, my brother. Hey man, I think that's the biggest shit I've ever gotten at one time. I appreciate that, man. I respect and love, man. Shout out to y'all. And you know, I appreciate everybody that's pulling up and tuning in because I really do have a great time doing this show with y'all. So VR1333, Cam, everybody in the super chat, everybody in this motherfucker, regardless. I appreciate y'all, man. This shit is mad fun. Photos by Ferris, I appreciate the super chat. For the love of the game, real one, my boy. Now look at this shit, man. Like look what's quietly going on, you feel me? Over in the West Bank and over there in Palestine that they're not showing on the news. You see? Now, now look at this. This is these people's crib. Look, they're getting displaced from their crib because you're going to see at the end. Now you're going to be like, oh, why can't you fight for your life? Why are you not doing this, that, and thing? Look at this. Look right there. And you got people that just took over their fucking house. And it's like, these are the people that we're supporting. Like, I hate saying we, but at the same time, our government, our tax dollars is going to this. People getting displaced. Housing. Paul, I appreciate the super chat. Peace, bro. Gonna support when I can. Great work. Hey, man. Thank you for tuning in. Somebody asked, is the lives replacing the episodes? No, so I'm still gonna do one episode a week, maybe two. Like tomorrow, I'm dropping like a regular episode, but I am gonna do way more lives just because I have more fun doing this. To be honest with you, because I like talking with y'all, and then people can watch the lives back. And everyone has always been saying like, "Oh, I want longer episodes," or "I want this," or sometimes people will be like, "Oh, I just watch it in the background." And so I feel like this is more podcast like. But I mean, if you guys disagree or you guys are like, yo, we want more YouTube episodes, less lives, let me know in the comments and I can adjust accordingly. But so far I really fuck with this. Now this was to the question about putting boots on the ground. Now, listen how Mike Johnson tried to, like, low-key avoid the whole entire question altogether.
Supposedly dispatching 2,000 troops. How is that not putting boots on the ground? And you said we're not at war. How is that not an escalation of war in Iran?
Look, I think it sends a signal to Iran that they better get their act together. We need to resolve this quickly, and that's the president's interest, and that's ours. It's everyone's. We need to. Operation Epic Fury is almost done. I mean, I think the mission that was very clearly defined in the beginning, the objectives have been met. We have to get the Strait of Hormuz straightened out, and we need our international partners to help with that because it's a giant project that involves everybody around the world at some level. So I'm optimistic that's going to happen. The buildup of troops is very different than boots on the ground. We don't have boots on the ground. I don't think that's the intention, but I think...
Now imagine
Iran.
You're one of those troops that is part of the buildup, but you're not gonna call it boots on the ground. But hey, man, we're gonna put you within missiles range just to wait here in the Kharg Barrage side to not go in, maybe go in. Like, Nick, what are we talking about? Huh? He's just tweaking. Is that boots on the ground or not boots on the ground? No, it's a buildup. They're just right there just to, send a warning signal. So the missiles for the last 3 weeks were not enough warning signal. We need to show them that, hey, we will put boots on the ground. That doesn't seem very smart to me, personally. And that's the thing. We still don't have to call it a war because the Senate voted 53 to 47 that this is still just an operation. It's like, I want you to think for 1 second right now that Donald Trump is just chilling at the White House and a missile come in, blow this nigga the fuck up, kill another 30 people that was his successors, and then all of a sudden Eric Trump take over. Then they bomb us for the next 2 weeks in a row. They have certain people that are not on the ground, but they're in Cuba. And they're not in Miami, but their boat is right out of Miami. And then they send a couple more missiles, blow up a couple more things. They blow up one of our nuclear plants. And then they say, oh, but we not at war, though. Nah, it's not war, though. You know what I'm saying? No. We just striking y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we killed a couple people. We killed a lot. We blew up a school. But you had, but you had a military facility kind of close to the school. It was a precise missile. It was, but it did hit the school. We knew that your leader's daughters went there, but that's neither here nor there. This is not war. We want you to know that I'm carrying out an operation. I promise God, this is not war. No, at all. Like, how could this be war? I don't want no response either. And why would you close the strait? That's crazy, bro. Like, I know I killed your people and your leader and I bombed y'all and I'm continuing, but this is not war, gang. That's crazy. Like, huh? Niggas cannot be dead ass. They just can't, bro. There's no way. I refuse to buy it. J-Snop2 just tried to make a $100 chat and got denied. Well, hey, man, regardless, I appreciate the $1.99, Cam. Real one. Conley, appreciate the super chat, my boy. $4.99, man. Real one. Israel says it's going to take boots on the ground, but they have to be our boots. And U.S. and Israel voted no. I recognize the transatlantic slave trade BS. Nah, for real, bro. That shit is crazy. Like, it's sick. It's shit is unbelievable. Shit that we got to deal with right now. Like, what timeline and server are we in? You know? Like, this is the one that we somehow got into? How, nigga? Now, Iran mobilizes over 1 million fighters for potential ground war. We talking about sending a couple thousand. These niggas are sending in a million. And then Henny Hegseth gets on TV once again and just says absolute bullshit where it's like, does he just not have his ChatGPT speeches in order? Like,
kilometers away. For years, they told the world that their missiles could only range 2 kilometers. Surprise. Yet again, Iran lied. And
it's like, you really think that Iran said that their missiles are 2 kilometers? Like, a gun can shoot 2 kilometers. Like, you're a real dickhead. He never ceases to amaze me. Even Rubio's just like, oh, God, this fucking cuck. What a dumbass. And he is. Real fucking stupid idiot. Testing YouTube on how they will allow me to word things. Well, Cam, I appreciate the super chat as always, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I actually have no idea how the super chat shit works. I'm talking bullshit. Oh, in shocking but not shocking news, Bob Barker is rotting in hell for being racist. And let me tell you, bro, this hey son, this low key is fucking hilarious. Like, bro.
Sleeping with Diane. Oh my gosh, Bob has no idea that he has had sex with a woman who has had sex with black men. Bob has always said that black men are the most diseased people on earth.
And then I started to hear that they were only allowed to have 2 black contestants on the show at a time, and to let Barker know the race of the contestant that's about to come on down, they would have the letter B written on the card.
He just didn't care to be that close to somebody that was not white.
A black contestant may try to hug Bob Barker, and he would kind of shrink away from them.
It definitely is low. I'm gonna try to figure out how to raise it up again. I don't know why it's so low. Look how he was dodging the black lady though. But now it gets all loud. I think it was just that shit was loud. But hold on.
Have you? Really? How long have you waited for that kiss?
Oh, I don't know, years
Really?
since I was little, watching Price is Right.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, I've been waiting for it myself, I have a feeling. All right, now listen, Denise.
Ain't he a little Epsteinish too?
I couldn't
Crazy.
Very handsome.
Thank you, Denise. There's no sense in going on with this game if you have anything else you wish to say. Denise, whisper in my ear, how old are you? Just right. All right, now. Hold up there.
Nah, Bob was really scared of black people, son. He was legitimately scared of black people. That's OD. Cam, I appreciate the super chat, my boy. Will they allow me to say this? If I don't say that, man, I don't know. That's hey, you know you gotta tread lightly. This is YouTube. Son was really a creep and a racist. That's insane to me. That was not on. Actually, the racist part doesn't surprise me. And creep doesn't surprise me either. Motherfucker was old as fuck. The whole time, I used to think he was running away trying to be funny. But he really just did not want a black person to touch him because he did not feel as though they were equal to him. Which is crazy, but like, I mean, goddamn. What the fuck, Bob? Hell is hot. Hope you dress cold, bitch. Old ass, man. Lucky I ain't get to uppercut your ass. See, now, Marco here, he started complaining about the UN. So now, if we are winning, right, and we're crushing this shit and it's not close, we beating this shit out of everybody. Now, why will Marco complain about how we're not getting no help, right? Like, listen to this.
The United States is constantly being asked to help in a war, and we have more than any other country in the world, on a war that's happening in another continent, in Ukraine. But when the U.S. had a need, he didn't get proper positive responses. So right now he's just making the observation that, I think there was a couple of leaders in Europe who said that this was not Europe's war. Well, Ukraine is not America's war, and yet we've contributed more to that fight than any other country in the world. So
the fact that he cannot see the difference between what we're doing in Iran and fucking Russia and Ukraine is like, yeah, you're right. If you want to compare it to Russia and Ukraine, basically Europe should go join Iran's side. And how insane would that fucking look? But I thought we didn't need no help. It's like, bro, what the fuck? This nigga is an idiot. We need to invent a language so they can't censor us. Hey, inventing languages, you're going to have to find somebody for that. Didn't they do that in not Game of Thrones, but House of the Dragon, I want to say? Somebody invented a language?
Let's assume
President, are you going to go in for the uranium? Like, how do you secure Iran? And
Let's assume I was or I wasn't. Why would I ever answer a question?
Can you accomplish
what kind of a question? Am I going to go in for the? Oh yeah, I'm going in. We're going in tomorrow at 3:00. How could you possibly ask a question like that and expect an answer? I don't know.
What do you mean? Because the guy sitting right next to you, Henny Hegseth, literally leaked plans to a reporter multiple times before. They may say, and may think you may just say some dumb shit, because that's what you do. Say dumb things. Then, and honestly, this needs to be talked about, because this shit is actually shocking. That he continues to brag about a cognitive test. And that is just to basically make sure that you're not brain dead. And the fact that this motherfucker continues to act like this is a big deal is sickening. Listen to this.
I don't want a stupid person being president. I'll say it right now. I say it because no press ever reports it. I'm the only president that ever took a cognitive test. I took it 3 times. It's actually a very hard test for a lot of people.
When Tweedledee and fucking Tweedledickhead are looking at you like this, you know you're fucking up. And the fact that he's acting like that's a brag, no, it's embarrassing that you're the only person that's had to take the cognitive test. Because they're basically saying like, oh shit, is he brain dead? Damn, is all the lights on? Or is nobody home?
Wasn't hard for me. But it's a cognitive test. It starts off with an easy question, and by the time you get to the middle, it gets tougher. By the time you get to the end, very few people can answer those questions. They get very tough, mathematical equations and things. I took it 3 times. I aced it all 3 times in front of numerous doctors that I have no idea who they are. And I was told when I went in, they said, Doc Ronnie told me this. My current doctors were fantastic doctors. They said, well, if you take it, it's Walter Reed. It's essentially a public hospital. And if you do badly, it's probably going to get out. But I aced it. I got them all right. And one doctor said, I've never seen anybody get them all right. I've been doing the test for 20 years.
And there's the biggest and final lie. I've never seen anybody get them all right. Like, bro, okay, you know what? Let's just take a look at this in real time. Appreciate the super chat, Blue Falcon. Trump got me wrong. Fuck is this, man? Hey, man. Yeah, let's take a look. Cognitive tests. Here we go. Come on, give me a. Come on, give me. Here we go. Download. Let's find out how we're doing here. Accept. Download the test. Let's just do English form number 1. Okay. Now, what is today's date? That is the first question. That is the first fucking question of this cognitive test. So, I guess, month, whole shit, that's pretty tough. Let's figure that one out, people. What do we, wait, January, February, March. Okay, March. Hold on. Wait a second. 26. That's tough. 2026. All right. Question 2. Name the following pictures. This is the test he's talking about. Starts off easy, right? Like this is I don't know what. Let's see where it gets hard, right? You know. But think about this. They made this nigga take this bitch 3 times. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's pretty bad. What the fuck are you taking it for a second time? Third time, it's like, oh shit, this nigga may be fucking around, be brain dead. How are a watch and a ruler similar? Write down how they are alike. They both are what? There's who knows how many different answers to that to get right. Question number 4. How many nickels are in 60 cents? Most people just do 60 divided by 5. But Trump, who knows? I mean, I guess this is getting hard. You're buying $13.45 of groceries. How much change would you receive back from a $20 bill? This is the test he had to take 3 fucking times. Do you understand that? At the bottom of the very last page, write, I am done on the blank line provided. Memory test. Memorize these instructions. We dead ass. Copy this picture. Nigga, it's a drawing test. They have a fucking drawing test. Write down the names of 12 different animals. Don't worry about spelling. This nigga doesn't even have to worry about spelling, bro. This must have been where it got difficult. Giraffe. Lion. I don't know. Tigers. Bears. Now, I can see him getting confused with 10, right? Draw a line from one circle to another starting at 1 and alternating numbers and letters in order before ending at F. They made this nigga take this shit 3 times, people. Now, this is the last question, right? This is the one where he said, nobody could possibly get this. Nobody could possibly get this shit right, bro. It's impossible. That's fine. Like they've never seen anybody pass this completely and get them all right. Beginning with 2 squares and 2 triangles, move 4 lines to make 4 squares and no triangles. So we have our 2 triangles and we need to make 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we draw the answer as 4 squares. Have you finished? That's the memory test. Do we remember class? And then we stop. And that right there, they made that nigga do that shit 3 fucking times. And we just passed this cognitive test together within 3 minutes. And you don't think that we should probably fucking be a little bit worried that this is who our president is? This guy. He's bragging about that. This is unfucking believable. Kodley, I appreciate the super chat. Driver's license test was harder than that? Oh, God. I swear to God. Blue Falcon, I appreciate the super chat. Trump, I am smart. For real, this shit is sad as fuck. Diamond Eyes, I appreciate the super chat. I am going on tour in September. And I'm going to be on tour all the way through like December and into Christmas. And then when Christmas drop, I'm stopping tour and I'm watching fucking Harry Potter. And people, he took that test 3 fucking times. That's what I can't get over. Like, that's short bus shit right there. The niggas had to be bugged out. Now, this is a married man. So then after that, he hopped on Fox News and basically hit on one of the hosts. Because, he just doesn't give a fuck, right?
I think it is alarming that we have not been able to see or hear from any of the Iranian people. And I imagine that is because their internet is shut down. And I think there is some general worry about them. Obviously, their government treats them terribly and killed tens of thousands of them in January. Like Kayleigh, I would never ask you to tell us something that is classified, but Do you have any insight as to how they are doing? Do they have drinking water? Do they have food?
Right, I do.
It's upsetting.
I do. But first, you remember when we had lunch years ago in the base of Trump Tower when it was a brand new building?
It was a long time ago, yes.
A long time ago, and you haven't changed.
Oh.
You have not changed. Now, I'm not allowed to say this. It's the end of my political career, but you may be even better looking, okay? So I don't know what you're doing. But I will not say that.
Has a lot
I will
to do
not
with
say that because that will end my political career. You're not allowed to say a woman's beautiful anymore.
I think it's horny, son. Could you imagine if Obama would have said that and people would have started tweeting away about Michelle? Or if Biden would have said that, motherfuckers talking about Jill. If Bill Clinton would have said that, he's talking about her. These motherfuckers reminiscing on a lunch he got at Trump Tower where she obviously probably pulled up. He tried to make it a date. Obviously, that nigga was trying to hit, and most likely she did not let him smack. And now he's reminiscing on that. That nigga is thirsty as fuck. Oh, God, thank you. Right on time. Super chat, Blue Falcon. For real. Thirsty as fuck. That nigga is sick, boy. That shit is crazy. Now. We got a new Iranian AI video. Victory Chronicles Part 2. And it looks like we are doing deals with the devil. So let's take a look at this. Nah, boy. That's their best one yet. Not even motherfucking close. They just cooked. That bitch, hold on. That motherfucker say, I am a loser on the back. Who the fuck is their creative director over there? That nigga is cooking. What the fuck? The Lego caskets, boy? The Lego caskets was crazy, gang. Look, soon. They talking about soon. Got these niggas dropping on Kharg Island. Soon come. Nah, boy. Nah, son. There's no way. I'm not going. No? Oh, bro. If shit that bad, it's wicked over there, they don't have time to just be making AI videos talking about killing us. I am sorry. There's no fucking chance. Not Corey Trans, Iran, that slick, my spot. Hey, bruh. That shit is crazy. I gotta meet whoever the fuck is doing those. I'm not gonna lie to you. We gonna have to have a conversation because they are cooking. I don't understand who it is. And see, then there's this weird ass White House shit that they're doing. Where the right hand, right? Where it's blue? Hell yeah. They accidentally posted last night. Let's see if people will say it in their responses. They're talking about launching soon. And then they deleted it. But we don't know what it actually is. And then they just started sending cryptic shit after because obviously, you know how the White House is. They're idiots. And so as soon as something, they get caught, they just try to double down and oh my God, we're smarter than them when really they're not. Niggas is dumbasses. So I don't know what cryptic message they're trying to send, to be honest with you. I've been trying to figure out for quite some time now. Uh-oh, Steve Cuckoff with a message. Let's see what Cuckoff had to say for us today, man.
From them. The Iranians have the inalienable right to enrich. Then we heard they possessed enough 60% enriched material, 460 kilograms, to make 11 atomic bombs. Finally, we heard the following statement. They would not give up diplomatically what we could not win militarily. In other words, they were again miscalculating the success of Midnight Hammer, which was a total success. These are incontrovertible signs, among many other signs, sir, that their regime had not given their negotiating team authority to make a deal required by you.
Cuckoff always talking bullshit. Blue Falcon, appreciate the super chat, my boy. That shit definitely was elite. On God.
And it's making a more and more significant contribution to the global situation today. And it's dealing a great damage to the global logistic supply chains, production chains, and entire industries of the fuel production, fuel refinery. Our industries are getting these heavy blows, and it's difficult to predict what happens next because of this. I believe that those who are involved in this conflict, even they cannot predict what will happen. So it makes things even more difficult for us. But despite everything that is happening, well, there are some estimates that you can compare this situation with the coronavirus pandemic that impeded the development of all the regions, of all the continents. That's why they compare it with this pandemic, because the events that the global community is faced with recently shows that these heavy blows to the investment, to the international relations, to the foreign.
Sometimes I be thinking like, bro, maybe Putin actually isn't that crazy, and maybe we were the ones that made that nigga crazy. A surveillance drone reportedly flown by infiltrator elements and disguised as a natural bird, such as the eagle, has been spotted in Iran. You know what? We really do have to apologize to a lot of the motherfuckers that was conspiracy theorists, because that's definitely not no bird, and they definitely is trying to make that bitch look like a bird. Small enough, but it's definitely a drone, and that's fucking insane. What's good, fam? I got 3 minutes to pop in. Keep up the real news. Hey, man, I appreciate you pulling up for these 3 minutes, man. Real one OC. Blue Falcon, I appreciate the super chat. Trump was doing this how he wanted to start his own holy war. On God, bro. You saw it happen when you watched Prisoner of Azkaban. What the fuck? What is it? Alcatraz. Gee, I was asking, man. I'm in the Harry Potter mode. But as soon as he did that shit, bro, what? That nigga immediately was like, oh, I'm trying to rebuild Alcatraz. They're like, wait, what? Why? There's no, that's stupid. We should not do that ever. That's a stupid thing to do. Donald Trump is considering deploying an additional 10,000 ground troops to the Middle East in addition to more than 6,000 troops already heading up there. Expanding. Yo. Hey, bruh. This nigga is a motherfucking traitor, gang. That's crazy. From 2,500, now we talking about 16,000. Do you still understand they sending a million, bro? They said they sending a mil. 10,000, they still gonna get bodied and took up top. A psychiatrist who read all 15,000 pages of declassified MK Ultra documents at a secure CIA facility in Northern Virginia exposes connections between top-secret cleared CIA psychiatrists and the assassinations of JFK, RFK, John Lennon, the Manson murderers, the Oklahoma. This video is unsearchable on YouTube. Well, that means we're gonna watch it right now. Shitting me?
Why would the government program American citizens to murder other American citizens?
Well, that's the question. So
you have documented projects called MK Ultra and other kind of variations of mind control, creating splits and multiple personalities, couriers and spies, Manchurian candidates, assassinate world leaders.
They use whoever they could get their hands on, hypnotizing them, brain electrode implants, electric shock, creating the super spy.
This stuff is shocking.
The U.S. Army released a list of 120-ish different drugs that had been used for mind control testing. 1,500 people times 120 different drugs. It's a lot of people, right?
It's a lot of people.
When you get into the documents, you find out this guy is connected to this guy's connected to that guy. It's this whole network.
Lee Harvey Oswald, who's the supposed lone gunman, probably wasn't the lone gunman when it comes to assassinating JFK. Jack Ruby killed Lee Harvey Oswald, so he probably was an MKUltra patient before having shot Lee Harvey Oswald. Who doesn't remember shooting somebody? Sirhan, to this day, says that he has no recollection of having shot RFK.
Well, what do you remember about the shooting, if you're willing to talk about that?
I was there. But I don't remember the exact moment. I don't remember pulling my gun.
And then you have a guy like McVeigh, who's an MKUltra patient, Manson, who's an MKUltra patient. These people are committing horrific acts.
You think that my mind is like your mind, but it isn't.
This is really creepy. I wonder if the same thing happened with Epstein.
The thing is, it's not just some crazy conspiracy theory. It's actually possible.
Can I give you my crazy Epstein MKUltra theory?
Oh, you'll be in trouble if you don't.
Okay.
Man, look interesting, but I always be like taking certain stuff with a grain of salt because, I mean, I guess he is a psychiatrist, but he actually read all 15,000 pages. It's one of those things I'm going to have to watch the actual video before I know what the deal is for real. Say less because why not? Let me know if it actually pops up or not. Marco Rubio talking about.
The people that run this country are radical Shia clerics. These are religious fanatics. Look what they are doing now. At their weakest point, this is the weakest Iran has ever been, and look at what they're doing. They're attacking embassies. They're attacking hotels. Imagine what these people would do if they had a nuclear weapon. That is an unacceptable risk for the world. By the way, the president's not just doing a favor to the United States and to our people. This is for the world. He defined very clearly on the first night of this operation what the goal was. We were going to destroy Iran's navy, and that is happening. We were going.
Now all of a sudden, the very first thing was to destroy their navy. No, it wasn't. It was to destroy nuclear weapons. And before that, it was a fucking regime change. These niggas just be fucking lying, bro. That shit is so crazy to me. And how are you gonna say they're nuts for attacking embassies when we know we are supporting a country that literally ethnically cleansed and genocided another group of people? Like, what the fuck is niggas talking about? I don't understand. oh my goodness. Wait a second.
أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد كذلك الله ربي
See, I be thinking that they're kind of low-key. Like, just how I think BB the Bomber is either dead or incapable, I think that their leader is the exact same thing. Like, whenever that strike hit them, he almost died / he's, like basically completely cooked. Because that's why he's not getting on TV and not talking to nobody. Because one thing trying to say, oh, we can not. You can get in touch and do a video and conference or, like, release some shit from anywhere. We seen Osama doing that shit in caves for 10 years in a row. So I just think that shit is no. I think that's cap. Now, what the fuck? Who?
پایگاه‌های پهپادی نیروی زمینی سپاهه و لانچرهایی که در اطراف من می‌بینید مربوط به جدیدترین پهپاد اینجا یکی از
Nah, this is one of these niggas over here that's just looking at, like, hey, I'm part of Iran. I'm in the IRGC. Guys, let's take a look at some new drones and suicide drones that we have. Like, the fuck?
پایگاه‌های پهپادی نیروی زمینی سپاهه و لانچرهایی که در اطراف من می‌بینید مربوط به جدیدترین پهپاد پرسه‌زن این نیروه. پهپادی که برای نخستین بار به صورت غیر رسمی در رزمایش پیامبر اعظم 18 تصاویری از اون منتشر شد و قرار در این رزمایش به صورت رسمی از اون رونمایی بشه و برای نخستین بار به صورت رسمی به سازمان رزم یگانهای پهپادی نیروی زمینی سپاه اضافه بشه. پهپاد پرسه‌زن رضوان با برد 20 کیلومتر و مداومت پروازی 20 دقیقه که میتونه توانمندی خیلی خوبی رو به یگانهای نیروی زمینی به خصوص برای مقابله با گروهک‌های تروریستی در مناطق جغرافیایی پیچیده و کوهستانی بده.
This is literally them just like warning us of like, hey man, look what type of missiles we got. I don't know if you really want to come through here because we gonna blow these bitches off and you gonna be suffering. I'm just saying. We got bombs. We got missiles. We got guns and shit. We've been waiting for 20 years. I would just, think twice before y'all niggas get froggy and decide to jump. And rightfully so, because, shit, niggas is tweaking. So I'm saying, mobile drug, that's what I mean. The Joe Canton Tucker Carlson, I did that, I think that was maybe last stream or 2 streams ago. Like, as soon as it came out, we did, like, kind of a review on that. So I'm saying, that shit is mobile. And he's talking about, oh, this is perfect for ground troops. The 10,000 that we're talking about sending there right now. So that cannot be, a very good, that's not a good sign, I'll tell you that.
The Democrats are a party of insanity. They're a party that will destroy our country. If I didn't win this election, I believe our country would have been destroyed by now. 1 year, that's all it would have taken. If you had Kamala or Sleepy Joe, either one, it wouldn't have mattered. They're the same thing. 2 sleepy people, 2 stupid people. I believe, and by the way, Gavin Newsom, who is one of the candidates, I believe he took himself out of the running when he says he suffers from mental disability. And a reporter said it was terrible that I talked that way about somebody with mental disability. I said, I have no problem with it, but I don't want a person with mental disability to be my president. You don't want to have a person with mental disability being your president. And Gavin Newsom said that he can't read a speech. He can't do almost anything. And then he said he's as dumb as all the people in the room. And he got accused of being a racist, which was an amazing I thought it was the worst interview I've ever seen anybody give. He's actually a very stupid person. So I believe he's out of the running. I think that statement, that interview, he admitted that he's a stupid person. I don't want a stupid person being president. I'll say it right now. I say it because don't press never.
And then that's when he starts to get into his cognitive bullshit test. I'm a brag. So, he was definitely talking cash shit, and it was kind of funny. But at the same time, it's like, nigga, like, bro, what are you talking about? He is an idiot. But Gavin definitely did fuck himself up doing that shit. Because he, like, that was... I hate when people... Like, Gavin, one of the people, he tried to equate or try to be like, oh, I'm trying to understand or be the same as y'all. And so he thought it'd be good to be like, oh, I had this type of struggle growing up. And I'm like, bro, it came off as really fucking stupid and incoherent. And that's why Gavin fucked himself up. And Israel really getting bodied. See, because why not? You see how people be clickbaiting to make people like seem like they find some secretive shit when in reality that shit is just on YouTube. They made a whole Lego series after this door. Nah, for real, Joel. That shit is insane. How many, what's it called? Fucking different AI videos they've dropped. I mean, there's like 11 or 12 now. At this point, I'm already at the point of like, god damn. Like, these niggas really cooked up. Blue Falcon, I appreciate the super chat. Saw Gavin was flip-flopping about the blue and white, but also Trump really got the message. Nah, he really does. And yeah, Gavin, he tried to play all his cards right. He's a people pleaser. I don't like motherfuckers like that. Little pygmies. Oh, try to be too perfect. Nah, fuck that. Stand on business, pick a side, and stand on it. And then if you end up being wrong, be honest.
Assistance again with the people.
And is your gut feeling that he did not act alone?
The potential of him having assistance, again, with the people saying they had pre-knowledge, with the people jumping up in the crowd and claiming that they were the one who took the shot, it does appear that there could be additional people that had pre-knowledge of it. I think that's about all that I can say on that. And again, from my vantage point in NCTC during the investigation, I don't believe that we were able to run down every single lead possible.
And in relation to possible foreign involvement, have you got any clarity about where that may have come from?
All I can say is that there was more work for us to be done in terms of the investigation itself, and so I just have to leave that there.
Inside job, Kirk got done up by fucking Israel, and Erica Kirk is a honeypot taking over. And shit is so obvious, and everybody know, and they be acting like we stupid and don't know that. Nigga, we know that. We're not dumb. We understand exactly what y'all playbook is. It is nothing new. Like, what the fuck? DJ Steezy, I appreciate the super chat. Imagine how shit would be if Obama called a former president stupid. Oh, no, man, come on. That's one thing I will say President Trump has been able to honestly do good at, is that he says so much bizarre off-the-wall shit almost every single day that he's allowed to just say whatever he wants because nothing actually sounds that insane if you just compare it to everything else. Damn, Melissa, they hit you for 50? Bro, you spent 30 on half a tank for your CX-5? Yeah, that gas is only going to get higher. So I would just fill your tank up now because that Strait of Hormuz is in a fucking chokehold. So, let me tell you, not a good sign. This what I need to be thinking. Yeah, thank you. We gonna have to talk about that shit. Blue Falcon, did I see Drewski's skit? You know what? We'll just watch that right now, honestly, because it was hilarious. That shit was funny as fuck, bro.
Raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God, and that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Congratulations! Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup. Organic? Yes, everything organic. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Now, he definitely did cook up with that one, son. I ain't gonna lie. Boog, I appreciate you pulling up, my man. Go do your thing with your kids. Skura, business 888, finally called live, man. We ain't here like cook. Come on, man. Appreciate you pulling up, my boy. Now, let's look at this second Sphinx thing, because they talking about there's a second Sphinx over there in Egypt. They have left behind a cryptic clue to a hidden second Sphinx carved directly into stone more than 3,000 years ago. So let's take a look. Preliminary scans capture the structure appear to mirror the Great Sphinx. Researchers believe a second Sphinx is hiding below the sands, not too far from the iron structure. So they trying to say it's right across from that motherfucker. Juicy's makeup artist did have it raised? No, not for real. Yeah, the freak accident, Kirk's freak accident, or the mentor, that shit is crazy, ain't it? Bleep block. Shit is nuts. Why bruh still sagging on weak laser? I'm telling you, son, that Drewski, he cooked up with that one. He had them people pissed on Twitter. That shit was unbelievable. We are finding precise geometrical correlation, 100% of correlation in this symmetry, he said. We are very confident to announce this. We have a confidence about 80% saying that there's another Sphinx that's mirrored in the location. Preliminary scans show vertical shafts and passageways strikingly similar to those already found beneath the original Sphinx, with dense vertical lines believed to represent the solid walls of underground shafts. The team believes an ancient stele shows that there were two Sphinxes statues constructed in Egypt. Oh shit, that would be fire though. That shit would be tough as fuck. I mean, that is true. Like, why would they have... I mean, if you is building shit like that, like they built multiple pyramids, why would they not build multiple Sphinxes? I feel like niggas should probably try to figure that out. And there could be one more mirroring it, so it's like I'm the opposite way. Scans of the real Sphinx also reveal the network of shafts and chambers beneath the monument. Let's read the gallery. They shall walk so Drewski could sprint. Facts. I don't care about this shit. The scans identify the second Sphinx where A is shown, sitting adjacent to the Great Sphinx shown at B. Oh, that would make mad sense. Boom, you have one here. Boom, you have one here. What the fuck? Two Sphinx? That's fire. Okay. So we got a new Instagram video. You already know I'm about to cook up for this one. That's fire. Pictured is outlined where the researchers believe the second Sphinx is. Okay. Preliminary scans captured the structure appear to mirror in the Great... Damn, that'd be so fire if that shit was just down there. What the fuck? Pyramids was a power plant? I agree, bro. They definitely was not just a burial site. That's for fucking sure. Niggas be trying to do that bullshit. I ain't buying none of that. Well, they bombed them niggas again. Man, they be locking in, sending in that shit, boy. Historical sketches from 1773, decades before Napoleon arrived in Egypt. 1798 show the Sphinx already missing his nose. Yeah, I wonder if they, like, the Egyptians found it or actually... I have always been under the impression that whoever actually built the pyramids were definitely at the point of where we are now, or definitely close as fuck to it. You understand? where we try to act like there was just bullshit going on and there was nothing. Hell no. Air Historian, was that live? Well, was what live, Book? Second Sphinx is buried under 800 solidified sand. Think about what it actually means. The Sphinx we know has been exposed for thousands of years of wind erosion. The nose is gone. The body is withered. Shit would be fire if we got down there and the Sphinx nose was still lit. You know what I mean? Do you ever hear of the Trans-Amazon Highway recently discovered? Same shit as Egypt for real? I heard about some shit that got discovered in Amazon, but I don't think I heard about that. Where's Farrakhan? Is a great fucking question. U.S. bombs Iranian munitions storage facility. Well. No surprise there. This war is very clearly not close to being won if we just have to keep on bombing shit. So let's see. After last night's cryptic videos, one of which has been deleted, the White House official account continues to post unusual content, including pixelated images of President Trump over the past year. See, bro, they slipped up. And what the fuck were they talking about launching? That's going to annoy me for a very long time. Bro, you look up one thing from the pyramids, now that's all that's fucking going on. Any thoughts on clones? Shit, I think they probably been trying to do that shit. They ain't new to this, they true to this. You know how they be, how they get down. Motherfuckers, what? I would not be surprised whatsoever. Also, Israel is really actually getting pummeled.
We can tell from the initial assessment is that it appears a cluster munition landed right in the living room of this family's home. Now, our forces immediately arrived here to medically evacuate them from the scene.
بعد الشحرور كيكة واحدة تقريبا أو أقل من كيكة بعد الشحرور طلعت المرأة والولد من السيارة بقوا متخبين في السيارة طلعوا مشان يسبيكوا يدخلوا على الدار بعد الشحرور طبعا لو سبيكوا انهم يصلوا باب الدار عندنا هنا صارت النفلة بالضبط جنب سيارتهم اللي وقعوا منها والحمد لله رب العالمين انه نتسلوا وطلعوا منها الله ستر طلعوا.
Man, they get bombed way more than they try to play off. Yeah, but cloning sheep is one thing. Cloning humans and actually having the human be able to be just like the other human and actually like be able to replace them is like a whole entire different technical scale. And it's like, okay, what memories do they transfer over? Are they able to still have the same type of, personality, talk the same? Like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that needs questions for that. Free Pete, you ain't lying, Alexander Flores. That's what I'm talking about. You talk about reparations yet? What, you talking about the reparations that Israel's been getting forever? No. We're never going to get reparations because when it comes to black people, it's just, we somehow are just outside of the history limit where it's like, Holocaust is never forget. But when it comes to slavery and everything else, it's, nah, son. Like, don't even, what you bitching and complaining about? You fine. What do you mean? That was forever ago. We don't feel the same way. And it's like, what?
But where does that come from?
Now, this is what I'm
there's
talking
a
about.
difference between dumb and ignorant. Dumb is that
Maybe
a
trying to
person
indoctrinate
cannot
us.
process information. They just don't have the capacity. They don't have an operating system, if I put it in computer language. Ignorance is that the data isn't there. What we're dealing with is not an operating system problem. It's a data problem. We have not downloaded the proper data, the true data into the minds of younger people. And we've assumed that they're going to grow up intellectually curious and intellectually honest, and that they will look for themselves. But they're not. That's the problem. They're not looking. They're taking at face value what some podcaster says. And the result is absolutely dangerous.
AKA, we need to push more propaganda into their face to stand with Israel. It's like, Mike Zuckerberg, you've been on your knees for the past fucking 50 years of your life. Get off for a second, man. God damn. Jesus. You ain't sick of that shit yet? Okay, yeah. Let's see how these people. Let's see how this guy broke it down. Best shit around. My boy, you see the crows in Tel Aviv? Hell yeah. What? They was letting them know, like, hey man, come out, man. Time is almost up, nigga. It's about to be over. How much longer I'm streaming? I ain't gonna lie, man. Not for much longer. We just passed over 2 hours. I feel like that's like a good amount of time to like go over the news, talk with everything, talk with everybody, and for people that watch after, I feel like 2 hours is like, you know, I feel like a lot of this shit that could almost be overwhelming. Like, God damn, I got lots to catch up on.
Do you know that it is a gigantic task to launch a ground invasion in Iran? Let's analyze. Iran's geography is a natural fortress. Encircled by towering mountain ranges, it naturally repels invaders. From the west, the Zagros Mountains run 1,600 kilometers along Iraq, with peaks over 4,000 meters and narrow passes that choke armor and expose convoys. This is the reason why during the 1980s Iran-Iraq War, Iraqi troops took Khorramshahr but stalled in Khuzestan foothills, trapped by terrain in an 8-year stalemate, costing over 1 million total casualties. To the north, the Alborz Mountains shield Tehran, abruptly climbing from the Caspian Sea's shores, funneling any assault into deadly choke points. Eastern borders with Afghanistan feature jagged uplands prone to flash floods. The interior? Vast, scorching deserts like Dasht-e-Kavir's salt flats and Dasht-e-Lut's 158-degree heat. Quicksand for vehicles is hell for troops. Southern coasts along the Persian Gulf lead straight into Zagros foothills, complicating amphibious landings. Spanning 1.65 million square kilometers, Iran's terrain would demand immense logistics. It also favors the decentralized mosaic defense doctrine of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, ensuring local units continue fighting even if the capital falls. If anyone knows history, ground invasion of Iran isn't just tough, it's a strategic nightmare.
I ain't no nightmare, boy. That shit is a death mission, son. You don't try to invade Iran because Iran's terrain is almost fucking impossible. And they've been waiting for 20 to 30 fucking years. You feel me? So it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, this, you just don't, that's not something you do. It makes zero sense. That's how you get cooked every single fucking time. Love from Canada. Love right back at you. Solo Dolo. Shout out K Cudi. They on some Hunger Games arena shit going on for real. I'm telling you. Love, salute. Right back at you. Stay dangerous. Wait, hold on. UFO Burbank. That's close by me. Hold on, gang. She did look like it just disappeared. Where's it at? Gotta be that one, right? Or is it here? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Hold on. You can't just be moving, grooving, vibing, sliding. I've never seen that. Not even helicopters be turning that quick, son. I got questions. I need answers. All 13 bases uninhabitable. That's what I'm saying, bro. Cooked. Unbelievable. Well, man, it's Iran. Basically, found Khadli, I'm telling you. Euro stepping. No cap. For real. Straight up Call of Duty map. That's the thing. Iran is a Call of Duty map. For real. Where every single part of their map, if you try to get in there, it is difficult to penetrate. Pause. That sounds crazy, but that's the reality. And it is not an easy place to just try to move, groove, vibe, slide your way in there. That shit is exactly Hall of Fame mode. That shit is not no just walk in the fucking park. No, nigga, you get cooked when you try to do some shit like that. And so, I don't know. Shit is not looking good on our end, and it sounds like we are definitely going to put troops on the ground, and that means we are going to have troops die. I did catch that Al Jazeera article with the baby. They talking about putting cigarette butts out on the legs and torturing it consistently. It's like, yo, them niggas is wildin', bro. But I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Lawrence Johnson Show. You already know, we was back like cook crack. I'm going to be back either this weekend or right on Monday. New YouTube video is dropping tomorrow. Later, like, I don't know, probably like 5:30, 6 o'clock, y'all time. And you already know, man. Keep moving, grooving, vibing, sliding, and stay iniquitous, malfeasant, mephistophelian, and vociferous at all times. And you already know what that mean. Come on, comments, let it know. Come on, man, let's run it up. It's that time, baby. 2 hours. We're going to try to go. I may game this weekend, actually, too, for real. I have no idea. Then you just turn, hey, J. Ivy, you got 2 hours to watch, though, my boy. I promise you, gang. Playback for sure. 100%. But you know what that mean, man. It's about that time. Run the motherfucking outro, baby. Shitting me? Time for that.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond. Plus.
dreams do come true.
This is my age. I'm in the prime of my youth, and I'll only be young once. Yeah, but you're gonna be stupid for the rest of your life.
You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N.
Yep. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.